Hi, my name is Vince Angelo Ubana from BS Ed 4A. In this video, I will show and explain to you my solutions on the random items that I have, which is numbers 4 and 48 from 9 different math subjects, specifically college and advanced algebra, trigonometry, statistics and probability, geometry, linear algebra, logic and set theory, number theory, analytic geometry, and calculus. So without any further ado, let's start. Problem number 4. Find the product of two numbers such that twice the first added to the second equals 19 and 3 times the first is 21 more than the second. So our solution goes like this. So in this problem, we let x as the first number and y as the second number. Our equation 1 is 2x plus y equals 19, or y equals to 19 minus 2x. Our equation 2 is 3x equals y plus 21. Now, let's substitute equation 1 here, this one, in equation 2. So this will become 3x equals to 19 minus 2x, which is the equation 1, plus 21. Next is copy 3x equals to negative 2x plus 40. We get 40 here because we added 21 and 19. And 2x is, we just simply put it here. Now, for us to get the value of x, we just divided both by 5. That is why we canceled here, and the remaining is x, and 40 divided by 5 will give us a answer of 8. Next, y equals 19 minus 2, and the value of our x, which is 8. So we multiply first 2 times 8, which give us 16, and copy lang si 19, and 19 minus 16 is 3. So our y here is 3. Now, the two numbers are 8 and 3. If we multiply this will give us 24. That is why, to conclude, the product of the two numbers 8 and 3 is 24. Problem number 48. What is the simplest form of a square plus b square over a times b, or ab raised to negative 2? Our solution is a square plus b square over ab raised to negative 2. This will become a squared plus b squared over 1 over a square b square. So we simply multiply a square plus b square to a square plus b square. That is why we get here a raised to 4 and b raised to 2 plus a raised to 2 b raised to 4. This gives us a simplified form of a raised to 2 plus b raised to 2. Problem number 4. Find the amplitude of the function y equals to negative 3 sine x. So in this problem, we have here the given function y equals to negative 3 sine x. And the absolute coefficient here, or the coefficient a here in this function, is negative 3. Now to find the amplitude, we just take the absolute value of negative 3, which is positive 3. That's why the answer is absolute value of a equals to the absolute value of negative 3 equals 3. So the amplitude function of y equals to negative 3 sine x is 3. Number 48. Who is considered to be the father of trigonometry? So the answer for this question is Hipparchus. I will give you a short info about Hipparchus and why he is considered to be the father of trigonometry. Hipparchus was a Greek astronomer and mathematician who lived around 190 to 120 BCE. He is credited with compiling the first known trigonometric table, which allowed for the calculation of angles and the lengths of chords in a circle. His work laid the foundational principles of trigonometry, which later mathematicians expanded upon. Hipparchus' Hipparchus' contributions were instrumental in the development of trigonometric methods used in the astronomy and other fields. Problem number 4. In a lottery, there are 40 tickets in which there is a first and second prize. What is the probability of a man drawing a prize if he owns 4 tickets? My solution goes like this. And in this kind of problem, we're going to use this formula. So this is probability equals to the number of favorable outcomes times 100 over the total number of outcomes. Now that we already have the formula, next thing is we substitute the given values to the formula. So the number of favorable outcomes based on our problem is 2. That's why we have here 2. And the total number of outcomes is 40, which is also based on our problem, the 40 tickets. And times 100, since we're looking for the percent of probability. So we can now proceed answering. So what we have to do first is we multiply 2 times 100. That's why we have here 200. And we copy 40. That's why we have here 40. Next is we divide 200 by 40. And it resulted to a quotient of 5. Thus, the probability of the man drawing a prize if he owns 4 tickets is 5%. So, 5% is the answer. Problem number 48. What is the needed sample size if the margin of error is 0.8 and the standard deviation is 8 with a 95% confidence level? In this problem, we're going to use sample size formula. And the sample size formula is n equals to z-score times standard deviation over the margin of error raised to 2. Now that we already have the formula, we can proceed answering. Now, first thing that we need to do is we substitute the given values to our formula. So this will become n equals to, okay, just to clarify, 1.96, we get 1.96 because in our problem we have a 95% confidence level, which is in z is it is approximately 1.96. That is why we have here 1.96, which is the value for our z, or the z-score, times 8, which is the standard deviation, over 0.8, which is the margin of error, raised to 2. Next thing is we multiply first 1.96 by 8. That is why we have here 15.68. And we simply copy 0.8, which we have here, and raised to 2. Next is we divide 15.68 by 0.8, and we have 19.6 as the quotient. Next is, since we have here the square, we multiply 19.6 to itself. That is why we have here the final answer, 384.16, or approximately 385. Thus, the needed sample size is 385. Problem number 4. Find a point on the x-axis that is equidistant from the points 5, -5, and 1, 1. So our solution goes like this. We let x and 0 be a point on the x-axis. Next is d sub x and 0 approaches to 1 and 1 is equal to the square root of x minus 1 raised to 2 plus 0 minus 1 raised to 2. The other is d sub x 0 is equal to, or approaches to, 5 and -5, which is equal to square root of x minus 5 raised to 2 plus 0 minus -5 raised to 2. So for d sub x and 0, which is 1 and 1, we have here this. And for d sub x 0, 5 and -5, we have here this one. So this 2 is equal. So we have here square root of x minus 1 raised to 2 plus 0 minus 1 raised to 2 is equal to x minus 5 raised to 2 plus 0 minus 1 minus -5 raised to 2. And x minus 1 raised to 2 plus 1 equals to, the square root of x minus 1 raised to 2 plus 1 is equal to the square root of x minus 5 raised to 2 plus 25. Next is x minus 1 raised to 2 plus 1 equals to x minus 5 raised to 2 plus plus 25. Here we have x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 1 equals to x raised to 2 minus 10x plus 25 plus 25. We have here 48 because we added 25 plus 25 and minus 2. That's why we have here 48. Same with 8. That's why we have here 8 because 10 minus 2. That would give us 8. But since we're looking for the value of x, we just divided both by 8. That's why we cancel 8 and x remains. And 48 divided by 8 will give us 6. So the point of the x-axis that is equidistant from the points 5 and negative 5 and 1 and 1 is 6. Number 48. The angle subtended by an arc is 24 degrees. If the radius of the circle is 45 centimeters, find the length of arc. So our solution is this. So in this problem, we're going to use this formula. Length of the arc equals to theta times r, which is the radius. R given is theta equals to 24 degrees and r, or radius, is equal to 45 centimeters. Now, to convert degrees to radians, we do this. Theta in radians is equal to theta in degrees times pi radians over 180 degrees. Now let's substitute. Theta is equal to 24 degrees times pi radians over 180 degrees. What we do here, that's we multiply 24 times pi. That is why we have here 24 pi, and we simply copied 180. That is why we have here as the denominator. Next is this will become 2 pi over 15, or 2 pi radians over 15. Now let's use the formula length of the arc equals theta times r. So the value of our theta is 2 pi and our radius is 45 centimeters. And our denominator here is 15. So let's simplify. This would give us L equals to 2 pi times 45 over 15 is equal to 2 times 45 is 90 pi and over 15. So if we divide this 90 over 15, this will give us 6 pi centimeters. But since we're looking for the centimeters, we need to express this into centimeters. So in expressing this, we do this. So L is approximately 6 times 3.14159. So this 3.14159 is the approximate value of our pi. So if we calculate this, we can get 18.84954 centimeters. Thus, the length of an arc, or the length of the arc, is approximately 18.85 centimeters. Problem number 4. Which of the following is a reduced row echelon form? So based in the on the choices of the problem, my answer or the answer is letter B. Because of all the choices, only B followed the reduced row echelon form condition. That is why choice B or letter B is considered to be a reduced row echelon form example. So the conditions which why letter B is my answer is that first, all non-zero rows are above any rows of all zeros. Second, each leading entry of a row is in a column to the right of the leading entry of the row above it. Third, all entries in a column below a leading entry are zero. Fourth, the leading entry in each non-zero row is 0. And lastly, each leading one is the only non-zero entry in its column. That is why the answer is letter B. Problem number 48. Find the product of the given matrices. So our solution for this is, since we're looking for the product, we have to multiply the given matrices. So, multiplying this, that is 7 times 1 is 7, 5 times 5 is 25. 7 times 0 is 0, and 5 times 8 is 40. Next, 3 times 4 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. And 4 times 5 is 20. And 3 times 0 is 0. And 4 times 8 is 32. So the resulting answer based on the matrices is 32, 23, 40, 32. So this is our final answer. Problem number 4. How many subsets does set G, which contains the elements M, A, T, E, have? Our solution goes like this. The number of subsets of a set is given by 2 raised to n, where n is the number of elements in the set. So using the formula 2 raised to n, we can solve this problem. What we do is we substitute the number of elements in the set, which is 4, to the formula. That's why this become 2 raised to 4. Or we can also use this one, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which will give us a product of 16. Thus, the set G, which contains the elements M, A, T, E, has a total of 16 subsets. Problem number 48. For set A, which contains the elements A, E, I, O, U, which of the following statements is not true? In this problem, choices A, B, C are all true, except for letter D. That is why the answer in this item is letter D. Because letter D says that I is not an element of set A, where in fact it is an element of the set, or it is an element of set A. Problem number 4. Given that x is equal to 150 and y is equal to 21, we can express a division algorithm as. So in this problem, our solution goes like this. We just simply divided 150 by 21, and the resulting number for this is 7. And we also get a remainder of 3 by dividing these two. Thus, the division algorithm for x equals to 150 and y is equal to 21 can be expressed as 150 equals to 21 times 7 plus 3. So just to explain further, 21 times 7 is 147 plus 3, that would result to 150. Problem number 48. How many integral solutions does 35x congruent to 9 mode 10 have? So our solution goes like this for this problem. First, we write here the given. The givens are, or the given are 35x is congruent to 9 mode 10. We need to simplify the given. That's why we have here the simplified form of our given, which is the 5x congruent to 9 mode 10. Next is we check the GCD. So here the GCD of 5 and 10 is 5. Next is for 5x congruent to 9 mode 10, for us to have a solution, the GCD of 5 and 10, which is the 5, must be divided to 9. And since 5 does not divide 9, the congruence has no solution, or it has no solutions. Thus, the number of integral solutions to 35x congruent to 9 mode 10 is 0 or none. Problem number 4. Determine the center of the hyperbola. Given 9x raised to 2 plus 4y raised to 2 minus 90x minus 24y plus 225 equals to 0. Our solution is, we copy first here the given. So our solution goes like this. 9x squared minus 90x plus 4y squared minus 24y equals to negative 225. 9x squared minus 10x plus 4 times y raised to 2 minus 6y equals to negative 225. Next is 9 times x squared minus 10x plus 25 plus 4 times y squared minus 6y plus 9 is equal to negative 225 plus 225 plus 36. So negative 225 plus 225 is 0. That is why we have here 36. 9 times x minus 5 raised to 2 plus 4 times x minus 3 raised to 2. So 36 is coming from this. If we add negative 225 plus 225, it will result to 0. So remains 6. The remaining is 36. We just simply bring down 36. Next is 9 times x minus 5 raised to 2 over 36 plus 4 times x minus 3 raised to 2 over 36 is equal to 36 over 36. Next is x minus 5 raised to 2 over 4 plus x minus 3 raised to 2 over 9 is equal to 1. We just divided 36 by 36. That's why we get 1. And the value of r, or the final answer for this problem, is h is equal to 5 and k is equal to 3. Thus, the center of the hyperbola is h equals to 5, k is equal to 3, or 5, 3. Problem number 48. What is the x-intercept of the line passing through 1, 4, and 4, 1? So our solution is this. So in this problem, we use this formula. X equals to b times y minus a times y over b minus a, where our a and b here are the coordinates of the points. So using the points, let's substitute this to the formula. X is equal to, our value of b is 4 times our value of y is 4 minus our value of a is 1 and our value of y is 1 over the value of b, which is 4 minus 1. Next is x is equal to 4 times 4 is 16, 1 times 1 is 1, and 4 minus 1 is 3. Now let's proceed. Next is simply 16 minus 1 is 15, and copy 3 and divide 15 by 3. We get the final answer, which is 5. Thus, the x-intercept of the line passing through 2 points is 5. Problem number 4. Find the volume in cubic units generated by rotating a circle x squared plus y squared plus 6x plus 4y plus 12 equals to 0 about the y-axis. So our solution goes like this. So we copy x squared plus y squared plus 6x plus 4y plus 12 equals to 0. Now, by completing the square, we have here x plus 3 raised to 2 plus y plus 2 raised to 2 equals to negative 12 plus 3 raised to 2 plus 2 raised to 2. And x plus 3 raised to 2 plus y plus 2 raised to 2, which is equals to 1. And the standard equation will be x minus h raised to 2 plus y minus k raised to 2 equals to r raised to 2. Now, by inspection, h is equal to negative 3 and k, or rk here, is negative 2. Thus, the center is at negative 3 and negative 2. Also, the radius of the circle is equal to 1. So by inspection, d is equal to 3. And by using the second proposition of Pappus, we have here v equals to a times 2 pi d. Pi r square times 2 pi r d and pi times 1 raised to 2 and 2 times pi times 3. So if we calculate this, we can get a resulting answer, which is 59.217 cubic units. So the final answer is this. Thus, the volume in cubic units generated by a rotating circle is 59.217 cubic units. Problem number 48. What is the derivative of y equals to 8x cubed plus 12x raised to negative 2? Our solution goes like this. The given function is y equals to 8x cubed plus 12x raised to negative 2. Now, to find the derivative, we apply the power rule. Now, let's apply the power rule for 8x raised to 3. So this will become 3 times 8x raised to 3 minus 1 is equal to 24x raised to 2. Now, applying the same rule or the power rule to the other one is the other one, which is 12x raised to negative 2. This will become negative 2 times 12x raised to negative 2 minus 1 will give us a answer of negative 24x raised to negative 3. Now, putting this together, we can get y prime equals to 24x square minus 24x raised to negative 3. Thus, the derivative of y equals to 8x cubed plus 12x raised to 2 is y prime equals to 24x square minus 24x raised to negative 3.